everybody, and welcome back to GameRant.com. I'm Anthony Taormina, editor-in-chief of the website. It's mailbag time. All right, here it comes. You know it's time for Funko unboxing. All right, so we've got a new... Where am I? I'm here. We've got a new set of Funko items to feature in today's Game Rant mailbag. I am so excited. I'm regularly excited about opening Funko things. This collaboration I am super excited about. It's near and dear to my childhood, maybe some of your childhood. We've got two boxes within boxes, so I'm gonna put this back off to the side. We're going to take out the first one that I pre-opened just to make sure it is upside down. I opened the bottom, but don't worry about it. I know it's Funko, don't worry about it. Those of you that maybe grew up in the 90s, you remember Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Was my obsession as a kid. Loved them. And so Funko has collaborated with Power Rangers before. You've seen them in some of our other mailbags. The Mighty Pops, there was the Megazord. This is connected to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, which, boy, that was a big moment. So they've released a few pops based on the movie. These are targeted at specific high-profile characters from the movie. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to see more stuff from the movie and then more Power Ranger stuff. I talked to Jason Bischoff, who works at Funko and was also a Power Ranger in a previous life and pre-Funko life, and he had some exciting things. So hopefully in the post below, you'll be able to see that interview, read that interview, get his thoughts on what he would love to see. There are some things that I would love to see, but let's get into the unboxing. Let's open up the stuff. We've got here 6 pops, and then I think in here, I'm not too sure. I actually don't know, but oh boy, am I so excited. So we have got all of your main Rangers here. Who's missing? Somebody's missing? Nobody's missing. Okay, I was gonna say, who's missing? So we've got your main Rangers here, and then in the other box, some surprises. I guess if I showed you the back of the box, the surprises wouldn't be. So I won't show you the back of the box. But you've got yellow, black, white, pink, blue, and red. I know my colors. Well, white is not color theory. Anyway, these are the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie set. So you see their power coins are actually based on their new Ninja Zords and their Ninja persona, spirits, whatever you want to call it. So instead of Triceratops, you actually have the wolf. Instead of the Tyrannosaurus, let me double check. It should be the gorilla or the ape. Yes, it is. Okay, let's get into it. I'm so excited. I'm talking a mile a minute. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, loved it as a kid. I know that they did that thing where it was like the beginning, awesome. They're in their Mighty Morphin Power Rangers suits, they fight, and then there's a long time between them doing it again. So, you know, it does kind of leave you wanting more, and then they just jumped into back the show, and then there was the Turbo movie. Let's not get into it. Anyway, I was obsessed regardless. And that opening with the Red Hot Chili Pepper song where they skydive and then they rollerblade, it's higher ground. Fantastic. I'm gonna preserve these boxes. Normally you see me like toss them to the side, but I don't know if I'm gonna put these back in the boxes or what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm gonna preserve the boxes because I'm so excited. So non-bobblehead figures, non-bobblehead, and then kind of shinier on the head and more of like a matte. Let me make sure I don't mess up my mic. More of a matte finish on the body. So you got weapon on the side. I would name them, but I'm not 100% on everybody's name in the movie because obviously they switched out some of the actors. I think this is Rocky, if I remember correctly. So obviously I know Billy, Tommy, but yeah, Jason got swapped out for Rocky, right? You can see his power coin is the ape. I mean, Power Rangers for me is just like They're so cool. Obviously, you got the Super Sentai tie-in with the Japanese series, but the movie doing it, whew, so cool. All right, so we got Blue Ranger here, Billy. I wonder if it says. No, it does not. So what I found interesting in the movie, and what's cool about these pops, is that they sort of retained the helmets and the design of their suits, but the coin changes. But eventually, like as Power Rangers goes on, their suits change based on like whether it's Turbo or Zeo, whatnot. Am I a nerd for Power Rangers? Let me know in the comments below. I might be. Just the little notches in the back. When they went into the movie suits and it was like this big visual upgrade, it was like, blew my mind. It was like we were getting the big screen version. I know everybody has their favorite Power Ranger. Mine, Tommy, when Tommy went from, I know some people like the bad guy turned good of green, but when Tommy was revealed as a White Ranger, oh man. In my collectibles shelf, I have his sword, I have the White Tiger Zord, I have a lot of White Ranger stuff. So that's the nearest and dearest to me. But they're all, you know, they're all cool in their own way. I don't want to be dismissive of people that maybe prefer the other Rangers. Got your Pink Ranger. So in the beginning, she has the whip. She uses her whip weapon. She also has the same blaster that they do on the back, but her whip weapon is super fun. I mean, I know that it's like kind of a standard thing of like, you know, the boys like the Red Ranger and the girls like the Pink Ranger, but this is an amazing designed Funko. And don't let gender roles tell you which one's your favorite, because that's not cool anymore. We're gonna save them for last. I'm sorry. I apologize, but we gotta. So we got Adam, Mr. Why Am I a Frog? So you can see his frog power coin. He's kind of looking off to the side, like very stoic. He's also very concerned about being a frog, of course. It's just like, why did they tap into the design of Power Rangers so well? I don't know. And then you've got yellow, saber-toothed tiger, but then the bear, right? Some of this is like testing my memory of like, oh, do I remember? She bear, right? I think so. Her coin is much smaller than the other coins, but she got a nice hoo-yah power pose. But saber-tooth tiger helmet. Little, like a diamond vent on the back. Everybody's got slightly different designs on the back. I like the power pose though. Also, I don't mean to stare, but quite muscular. That was the other cool thing about the costumes is in the show, they felt like kind of like polyester and then the helmets, but the movie made it look more like armor with plates and stuff. And so I think that I mean, some of them have it as well. It definitely shows up, but I think that design was also cool. White Ranger. White Tiger, so awesome. Just, I mean, the design being so distinct and different. I was into that. The gold, who doesn't love the gold? The sword. But then switching to the Falcon was kind of a controversial choice. But I accepted it. Did I have a choice? No. No weapon, so no sword. I forget, his sword had a name. It was like, I forget his sword's name. I'm not gonna try and remember but I was the White Ranger for Halloween. I was the White Ranger as Ninjetti for a different Halloween. So this guy is going He's going somewhere up there. I could put him with the Elden Ring characters, but you guys would all be mad at me, but he's going somewhere. It's so cool. I have other figures of the White Ranger, but just to like... Also, rest in peace to Jason David Frank. I hope that his fandom and the love for his characters that he brought to life keeps his spirit alive. All right, so there you have it. What a set. What a set. And then maybe you've tried to guess like, oh, who could it be? Who is in box 2? What could it be? And I would imagine most of you probably can guess what this box contains. Ooh, and a surprise. A little unexpected surprise. We'll leave that for the end. But of course, Ivan Ooze! Oh yeah, man. So the villain of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, Ivan Ooze. Obviously, you had Rita Repulsa and Lord Zed show up, but Ivan Ooze took over, stole the show. Such like a different character from obviously the other villains. They were dubbed and whatnot, so being able to have, oh, he's so cool looking. So making the parents of Angel Grove harvest the ooze to make his like robotic ooze-filled creatures, which just happened to be Zord size, so that you could fight them. Ooh, Ivan Ooze. It's so, he's got like all that texture. It's super fun. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. So you got Ivan Ooze here, and then you're thinking, well, got the villain, you got the Rangers. Who are we gonna get? What is it? What is it? And well, I put the box in the way. And it's the Megazord, of course. The Ninja Megazord. I wasn't sure if it said Ninja. So this is the transformed, all of the Zords have come together. The ape, the wolf, the crane, the frog, the bear, and the falcon. All their Zords come together. Put them all. A little transformation action, and Ninja Megazord is formed. Got to fight Ivan Ooze's big old oozy robots and save that train or that monorail from crashing. Oh yeah, boy. So amazing. I'm going to end up knocking them over as I show it to you, but there he is, the Ninja Megazord. You can kind of see the bear in the chest. And then Tommy's falcon made part of the helmet. You got the frog, got your ape, got your wolf. It all comes together. I know that it was all designed to sell toys and to sell various toys, but it spoke to me, and it spoke to a bunch of kids in the 90s and 2000s and beyond. But for my generation, oh boy, this was a big deal. It's so cool. Like the head is quite hunkin', but it stands well. Let's fix all this. Ivan Ooze, you can stand in the row, and then we got the boom Megazord in the center. I don't mean to block them, but like, there you go. So I did say though there was one surprise. We'll get to that. But this is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie set. Hopefully you're also gonna read the interview where we talk about the excitement Jason Bischoff had for bringing these to life. I'm super excited to see more Power Rangers collaborations because it is a property that's near and dear to my heart. But the movie, I was waiting for it, and they nailed it. These are some incredible Funko Pops. And now, included in the box as an added bonus, this is the Green Ranger, but it's from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comics. So the Boom Studios comics, this is the Green Ranger Pop number 49. Unrelated to the movie, but the Boom comics, they extended the story, they expanded the story. Did some interesting things with the Green Ranger, and there was White Ranger, all kinds of crazy stuff. But like, look at that pose. He's got the little flute that summons the Dragon Zord. Got a little knife on the side. So they are connected, but not connected. In terms of, this is from the comics line. But I love it. Look at the, just like the action pose. And the boots, what are those? So this was just an added bonus. I think they include, I think to make the boxes compact and to have everything fit in there, they were just like, okay, we have a Power Rangers, we'll throw it in there. I'm not complaining by any means, but it doesn't fully connect, but it does connect because Power Rangers. So I was actually getting ready to put them back in the boxes because I want to keep them pristine, keep them mint. And I noticed there was something I didn't show. So I want to show each one to you. There's a little blurb I was sort of mentioning as I was opening them and didn't even know I was doing it. And I'm sure the Funko people are like, it's on the box, it's on the box. So I do want to show you. So each of the boxes actually has a quote from, this is what I get for not trying to do the spoilers, is that I didn't show you the full box, but each of these has a quote. So Tommy's White Ranger has, "We're the Power Rangers." And the Yellow Ranger, "Time to boogie with the bear." As a reference, the Black Ranger says, "I'm a frog." "Why are you so sad, Adam?" Billy Blue Ranger says, "You ooze, you lose." Kimberly's says, "Have a nice trip, see you next fall." Some callbacks. And then Red Ranger says, "We're sending you back right where you came from." I don't remember that line, but you know. And then Ivan Ooze says, "Welcome to my nightmare." And then the Zord, does the Zord say anything? The Zord says, "Ninja Megazord, power up." I don't know what else to say. I love the Power Rangers. These Funko Pops are incredible. Funko just is nailing stuff when they are just tapping into that nostalgia vein for me. And then for a lot of people that are watching this, I'm sure you see different things that you like and are excited by. Hopefully the kids of the 90s are watching this and maybe you'll pick up your favorite Ranger. Maybe you'll pick up the whole set. They are going to be available very soon. Comic-Con's coming up, so there's going to be other exciting stuff as well. So Funko, Mondo, Loungefly, we're going to have a lot of things to talk about as far as they are concerned for the rest of the year and beyond. I love doing these. It's one of my favorite parts of the mailbag is doing the Funkos. So hopefully you enjoy them. Hopefully Funko enjoys them. Thank you so much to Funko for sending us in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers set and the Green Zord, or the Green Ranger. And thank you so much for watching today's Game Rant Mailbag. I've been Anthony Taormina. Have a great rest of your day.